welcome back to another part of the Alan Wake thing. I accidentally did the first part, but that was on part 1, so go watch part 1. Okay. Here's the manual script that we're supposed to pick up.
Departure by Alan Wake.
But I didn't say that he wrote it, you know? Here's the second script. Here's the second manuscript.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
This actually...
I found a page of writing, but it made no sense. A fragment of some demented horror story.
A little parkour.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery.
Sorry, that's my mom just doing some random stuff. Alright. Another one. Oh, this is a real book.
I realized that the shadowy figure was the character from the page I just found. A man taken over by a creature of supernatural darkness called the Dark Presence.
Is that a hatchet? That's weird. That's actually weird. That's so weird.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside there's no darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel the presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell the perfume in the room. I'll reach her, I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I scream, she's lost. I would come to realize the lake does something to works of art created here. It lifts a story from the page and gives it form, turns fiction into terrible truth. The manuscript was becoming real.
This is actually a well put together game by Epic. They do good with their games, but this is just top tier.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. You're a patient in my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Pretty scary.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman? I fell. What? No, you. I found myself stuck in Cauldron Lake Lodge, Dr. Hartman's clinic. He tried to convince me I was a patient of his, that I imagined everything. I knew he was lying. Soon enough, his true colors would be revealed.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
The pages I'd been carrying with me were gone. I needed them back. They were the key to finding Alice, to understanding this mystery.
That scared me.
I broke into Hartman's office to learn the truth. The manuscript pages were on his desk, the ones I had found and more. I confronted him, furious. He admitted he had been lying and tried to cut a deal with me. He was still trying to manipulate me, to use my writing for his own ends and to make the dark presence stronger in doing so. I dreamt of the night Alice went missing. Her screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself. In a dream, I found myself back at the cabin, just like the manuscript described. It felt like I was reliving a suppressed memory, a waking nightmare. This was my chance to find out what had happened to Alice. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
There's definitely a longer one. Episode
Under the
3.
influence of the dark presence, I'd written a horror story, and now my own words were tearing my world apart. It was using my story to grow stronger, to spread its darkness. But somehow some part of me had been aware enough to write my own escape into the story, a way back to Cauldron Lake, to Alice.
That's going to end the video. Hope you'll enjoy it. Part 3 is next.